game is the same game. I'm not a human, I'm not a robot. These are both basically the exact same game. This one just has pictures of memes and things. This one has AI generated artwork because in this one you are robots. So it's trying to be on point there. But basically in this game, which is designed by the same guy who made Spyfall, one of my favorite party games, you are trying to convince people that you are not the person who knows nothing. Let me show you. For each round, you're going to put out a bunch of pictures, and these pictures are numbered 1 through 9. There's a bunch of bags with these numbers on that are in the box. Really, really poor quality bags. You'll take one bag. You'll take the blue card out, put it here. That's the number answer. Then you'll take one incorrect answer. One person's going to get a card that says 404, and the rest are correct. And you'll shuffle these together, and they'll go to everybody. So one person everyone's going to have the number. So let's say in this case the number is 1. Opening up this jar of pickled eggs, one person's to 404. They have no idea what that is. Players are then going to think of a word that's associated with that card. The robot's just trying to pick things up. You can say these in any order you want. And everyone's going to have to write down the words that are said. So they'll write them down on these little score sheets that you have. And the robot just has to make something up. Once all the words are written down, we say, "Robot, would you like to reveal yourself?" If the robot can figure out what the word is from the clues everyone else has given, then the robot does reveal themselves. They say, "Hey, this is it," and they're going to get some points if they're correct. Otherwise, the robot doesn't reveal themselves. Then everyone says the answer here is number 1. And now everyone has to explain why they wrote down the words that they wrote. So, for example, in this case, I might have written delicious. That might not be a great word because that's the only one, but that one might have also counted for this one. I say, well, obviously, pickled eggs are delicious. And someone else might have put vague because they have no idea what this one means. Whatever word. And then everyone's going to vote on who they think the robot is. Now, robots, if they get the image right, they get 3 points. If they don't get the image right or they don't guess the image at all and they just stay hidden, they'll get 2 points for being hidden. Humans will get 1 point if the human team wins by revealing the robot card or the robot guesses wrong. And they also get 1 point if they vote for the person that's wrong. Anyway, when that's done, you'll take all the cards, put them back in the bag, shuffle the bags, draw new bags, and put out some new cards. Now I'm showing you the cards from I'm Not a Robot. The cards from I'm Not a Human have a very different look to them. So you're either going to play with pictures and memes and things like that, I suppose, or you're going to be doing these AI-generated art for the I'm Not a Human. Here you're trying to prove that you're a robot, not a human. But the games play otherwise the exact same way. The concept here for this game is not particularly new. This has been done in many other games, most notably Chameleon. I think this game doesn't work, actually. And part of that is because, first of all, I think the pictures are kind of meh, but everyone has to give a word that describes the picture, and so that everyone knows they're not the robot, but your word has to be super vague. Because if your word is not vague, the robot, or the human, whatever, I'm just going to say robot for now, the robot player is going to figure it out. And I found that to be kind of unfun because that's not the point of the game. And then if everyone's words are super vague, then the robot part doesn't work. So this actually has a lot of similarities to my favorite party game, which is Detective Club. But I don't like the art in this game. This is just, it's weird art. I don't particularly like it. It just feels like this one is weird AI art. This one's weird human art, or pictures. So that kind of is one thing. And then just, it felt too meh for me. And I don't know. There was something about this, and playing it, I'm like, we could be playing other better party games. So I'm Not a Robot, I'm Not a Human. For me, this is a 5 out of 10.